Live to Rise helps us to strategize ideas, to think about problems in a different way, because doing the same thing isn't working. We have to be open to new ideas, to really make a dramatic change in the lives of so many people. And we're not doing it for the here and today, we're doing it for the tomorrow and the future.
We set out to think about how might we organize ourselves, how might we structure ourselves to be able to really get at those intersecting root cause drivers that are perpetuating struggle in so many ways.
Families are having to decide whether they want to pay the rent, whether they want to pay the utility bills, buy food, or pay for medication. They are having to make decisions that they shouldn't have to make.
This immigration situation affects the whole family, including the children. It is a fact that the number of children attending school, especially soon after the DACA ended, the numbers dropped. There's a loss of hope. And if you don't have hope, then you don't have anything.
Nearly 60% of Coachella Valley residents are rent burdened. Nearly 60% of a population of 450,000 people.
These families are scrambling. They don't have the affordable housing, the infrastructure. They're now faced with uncertainty as it relates to keeping their family together.
Before Live to Rise, all of us did really great work here in the Coachella Valley, organizationally, foundationally, but we worked in silos. We sat separate from each other.
The group quickly came together, all the right partners and leaders from those organizations came together to really agree on a mission and to put together an action plan to move forward.
Around the table, even from the very first meeting, our goal that we stated was how can we work better together as organizations, and really how can we work truly with the community instead of just for the community.
And so we really do need to go to community members and meet them where they're at, listen to them, and be faithful to follow up.
The approach that Live to Rise has is to say maybe there's some ideas that haven't been tried and haven't gone forward that rely on community knowledge. You actually have to flip on its head the approach that we have commonly done in social sector work. And that's to first rely on the community, who typically have been disenfranchised either through past discrimination efforts, and so the legacies of discrimination.
We've conducted a needs assessment with the Center for Social Innovation as we've embraced a framework of results-based accountability. And as that work has really led us to understand things, especially the ways in which race and ethnicity and immigration are core markers or defining markers of struggle, we all collectively felt taken back by that. And I think it caused us to ask a lot of questions of ourselves. If what we say we're really about is a future where all families are healthy, stable, and thriving, all means all.
Changes in systems have to happen along every single line, and those structural inequalities were preventing that from happening. What we all need to focus on is that the sun rises for everyone, but does it rise equally? Does it rise equitably? And that's the work of Live to Rise, is ensuring that when the sun rises, it's rising for everyone.
There was an elder Pudapecha man who told us, he said, look, I came here and I work so hard in the fields every day because I believed that the Coachella Valley is a place that when the sun rises, it rises for everyone. And so the name Live to Rise came from the heart of folks who are working their socks off to a future where everyone gets to rise. And so the idea is that we're lifting together so that everyone can rise.